G'day and welcome to Horn Garage. You've only got me today, so I thought I'd just do a quick little one. I'm not doing too much. I just want to show you guys about a boost leak tester and tell you why you should do it, even on stock turbo cars you've had turboed for ages. And you know, just when's the last time you done it? Have you done it? Because you probably should do it. The Pulsar Daily, the SR20 DE plus T, we fixed a whole lot of boost leaks yesterday, and there was a lot more than there should have been, because it just, I hate SR20s. You'll get to know this more in the videos. I hate SR20s with a passion, but this one just won't die. And yeah, so finally fixed all the boost leaks and the exhaust leaks and stuff, and my God, it just runs so much better. It's so much easier to drive without all the vac leaks. So I want to show you guys the boost leak tester I made. Today is going to be a very raw, quick video. I just want to show you guys and tell you guys why you need to do this. If I move out of the frame a little bit, will that work? I think that's working. I usually just have a car tire valve on the end of a PVC cup, and that's just a normal, ordinary PVC end cap. So, you know, I think they're about $1 from Bunnings, and a tire valve, I think 2 packs like $3 or something. It's super cheap or whatever it is. So you don't have to go all this extent. This setup is just what I put together for Mitchell's 280, just to show and demonstrate it, because I thought, oh, while I'm in here, I'll do a quick little video and show me boost leak tester, and then something fascinating happens. So I'm going to show you, just to make this easier so all you guys can see and we all know what's happening, right? Because we all want to know what's actually happening. And I don't know what's happening with that hose. There it is. So this is the usual charge pipe that used to live right here, just straight off the turbo. That goes to the intercooler. That's called your charge pipe. So all I've done is taken that charge pipe off, grabbing my U-Butte Horn Garage Digi boost leak tester. Yes. All right. Monday brain, Monday video. So there we go. We've got our boost. If I just zoom out a little bit, we've got our boost tester on. So I'm just going to crank this one up. Nice and tight, because we don't want air leaking out of it. So once we've got all that connected, usually it's a bike valve, and you just use a tire pumper-upper and then just pump air in, right? So that's what I usually do. But when I made this thing, so when I put the air in, I'll put the mic down to the air leak I found, and I'll show you why this is really interesting to me. So at the moment, it's 0 PSI. Don't mind, there's air going through it. That's an air leak. Now I'm going to hold the mic to the air leak. I'm not going to do anything but adjust that gauge, right? So watch this. PSI, 9, 12, 18, 20. And what just happened? 20 PSI, and the air leak just sealed itself. So I think this is a great little discovery I found, because if I just put 14 pound in it, yeah, I would have heard it from the get-go, but then, you know, if the compressor's going, walk up, turn the compressor off after I put air in it, and it's already at 20 PSI, I never would have known. But whoops, we're at 30 PSI now. We wind it back down. So now we're currently at 7 PSI. And you can hear the air leak. So because he was only running 7 PSI, he was getting to 7 PSI, and the turbo was just working its heart out to try and stay at 7 PSI while there's air being leaked out, there's air going into the motor being used, and the turbo is just not being quite efficient, you know. And then if, say, he was running 20 psi, he'd be ramping up on boost, 7 psi, leaking air. So then the spool will be slower, the turbo will be slower to get to 20 psi. Sure, once he gets to 20 psi, it stays at 20 psi, but getting to psi, it's just going to leak air, lose boost, and lose power, and your mate's going to chop you. So that's intended for air compressor tools, so anything like spray guns or whatever. But because it's 0 psi and it leaks air through them a bit, I don't want to use it. I'll stick to my analog one. And that is now just the boost leak pressure tester. Yeah. I'll do a quick little edit and throw together and pop this video up, and you know, if you're stuck around and you want to make one, just a PVC cup, just make sure the outside diameter's 2.5 inch or 2 inch or whatever suits your intercooler piping actually. If you have a silicon coming straight off the turbo, if you can pull it off and then put a cup straight into it, it's even cheaper. You just need that PVC, and I'd recommend getting a digital gauge, but you don't have to. Just a tie valve will do, and then just pump some air into it. Don't go too hectic. Set it on the compressor just so, you know, if your car runs 7 psi, test 10 psi. So that way, you know, you didn't test 8 psi and it popped at 8 psi. So it might just get you stranded one day, and this is just going to save you. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this cool quick little thing. I've never actually thought about that. You could catch it quick with a tie valve, but at the same time, it's just absolutely silent in here. And as soon as I started opening that valve, you could hear the leak. And then as soon as I went past, what was it, 12 or 14 psi, and it went away. And then luckily that was the only leak, and that's because the clamp is buggered. So I will make Mitchell replace that tomorrow, put all this piping back on after he finishes work, and yeah, cool. Thanks for tuning in. All right. Hope everyone has a great day, great week, and thank you for tuning in, hanging out, whatever. Ciao.